Alright guys and girls, welcome to another episode of Astral Auto Repairs. Can you dig it? Alright, check it out. Today we got a 2004 Chrysler PT Cruiser. Now if you've been paying attention to our videos, you remember last time we put some dye into the system to check out where it was leaking, and we found out it was leaking from the low pressure or the suction line. So today I am going to show you how to replace that line and charge your AC system. Alright, it's kind of cloudy out here, so we better get right to it. Right back. Okay, here we go. The line we're going to be replacing is this line right here. Down right there. And then it goes all the way down into there. Now we're going to do this a nice little quick way. The first thing we're going to do is remove the grill right here. And the only thing you need, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 7mm bolts. Or you consider them screws. What I got is my handy dandy Craftsman 19 point something whatever cordless gun, and I got a little adapter up there for the 7mm. And we're gonna go around 1, 2. Make sure you don't lose that one. Let's put them up here because we need them later. And then remove the other 2, and we'll be right back. Okay, once you remove those 4 screws, you're going to take our cover. See how it's loose right there? You're going to pull it up towards you a little bit and then right up. So what happens in here is you're taking these little hooks right there, they hook right into there on both sides. So you're just going to watch this. See, just hook them, unhook them right out of there like that and set to the side. Now you're going to have this little flap right here, and that's all you have to do is just take that little flap and move it to the side. And that way, see now, if you look down there, we got a better access to our line. And we're still going to get a long extension from there. Yeah. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is let's disconnect this nut right there, that one right there. That is a 13mm. So what I'm going to do here is I got me about a 12-inch extension, 3/8 drive racket, and 13mm deep socket. Alright, then we're going to go over here and hook that on just like that. Over here so you can see this. Now this system is empty, so I'm not worrying about spraying everything. But if your system still got Freon in it, you want to take it down to a repair shop to have them evacuate the system. Or if it's not that much in there, let the stuff out. This is R134A, and it doesn't mess with the ozone, not like the old style, the R12. Alright, so we're going to slowly loosen that up. Alright, once it gets loose, we can go in there with our hand and put this down. Can go in there with our hand, take that line, take the nut right off, and be careful not to drop it, because drop it, good chance of losing it down in there. All right, you got that off, set to the side. The next thing you want to do is take, let's see here, get a good look at this. You're going to take your hand and just push back. Get that line out of there. There we go. Right, now we're going to get down to the next one. Get an extension, I'll be right back. Alright, you can see we got to remove that bolt right there. That's the other part of this line. Now what I'm doing is up here, this is my Duralast reducer from 3/8 to 1/4. It's kind of shabby. So what I'm doing is hooking up my swivel 10mm 1/4-inch drive socket, because I can't find my 3/8 drive, and so it won't drop. I know a lot of you guys do this. Take a little tape, wrap it around it, just make sure it don't come off. So as you can see now, with that universal, I can reach in there and get that off. Get that. Alright, and what I got is a 2-foot 3/8 drive extension. Got my 3/8 drive ratchet. And there it is. Now, if you don't want to lose that bolt, what you want to do here, I'm going to show you a little trick. See if we got a little piece of plastic or something. We don't. Let me get a piece of that plastic. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm going to take a piece of the latex glove. I'm going to just stick it into the socket. And it might hold, I'm not sure yet. I'll reach it down there. And hopefully it holds on. If it doesn't, I got my magnet just in case. Alright. Alright, so the bolt is out. See that? Held it right on into place. And I'm going to leave it right in there so it makes it easier to pull back out. Now, what I'm going to do is grab my line right here. And I'm going to pick up on it. And what I'm doing is trying to get it out of the AC, get it out of that compressor right now. You can see I'm turning it. There we go. And look at that. That little, let me get my little light here. And it looks like the O-ring was broken off. Broke off and came out of there. So what I'm gonna do here is get the line, pull it up out of the car, and there it is. And as you can see right there, you see the break in it. And if I put the black light up there, you'll be able to see, and you might be able to see a little greenness around the edges. Alright, the next thing we're going to do. Now if you notice down here, that's a little wire tie, looks like. I want to make sure that wire tie is out of our way, because we don't want that line to get stuck in there. And see how it's getting in there like that? Okay, I'm going to make sure that's out of the way. Alright, now here's our new line right from the dealership. And what we want to do is make sure our line is the same thing. You can see that, same length. Everything is good. Well, great, good to go. Pop our little sealer off here, and as you can see, it's got brand new O-ring on it. And I want to put a little oil on that. Make sure I don't touch the ground. Alright, be right back. Alright, the next thing we're going to do, we're going to take a little AC oil. Just want to dip our finger in there. You just want to put it around the seal, around the O-ring, because if you try to put that in there dry, that ring can break. And you're gonna be leaking all over the place. All right, that's good. The next thing we're gonna do now is, you see down here, down there, you'll see exactly where we're going with this. So what we're gonna do here is fish our line down into there. And let it get it lined up right where it's supposed to be. Just like that. And then you're gonna twist. Now see how I'm twisting up here. I'm using up here to twist that line. And as I'm twisting it, I'm putting pressure down on it to get that line seated down in there. And there we go. Now what we're going to do is take 10 millimeter, our 2-foot extension with our socket still up there. And we're gonna slowly put it down there. And by hand, we're gonna be turning it to get these threads in there, because you don't want to cross thread it or you'll be in some serious trouble. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and tighten it up. Now when tightening this up, that's all you want to do is go down, because the O-ring is already sealing it, so you ain't gotta really go super tight. So you're gonna turn it till it stops, and then just a little bit more. Done. The next thing we're gonna do is up here, we're gonna squeeze our line. Now see, notice how I'm putting the line. Here's our high pressure line. I want to make sure my high pressure line is to the side. Get my low pressure, put it, squeeze it right into there just like that. Pull the little sealing cap off. And then we're going to bend it right into place. And we're going to hook it right onto there. Hook it onto that stud right there. That is perfect. Look at that. Let's get our 13 millimeter nut. Put it on. Again, be careful not to drop that, because you drop it, man, that's it. Get our 13 millimeter socket. Now you don't have to, I got a long extension, I got a 12-inch extension. You don't have to use a 12-inch extension. I just like to use that. You can actually, let me show you. I'm gonna do this without using an extension. That's my 13 millimeter. Get in there. That. And just go till it stops. Just a little bit more. That's done. Look at that. That was a good job. Now, let's get our 4 7 millimeter screws. Get our little gun. We're going to go tighten it now. 7 millimeter, 1/4 inch drive. And as I told you how to hook up this grill, you got these slots right here. You got one on each side. What you want to do is make sure this little hook goes right into that slot. Make sure both of them are in. Push down. Your grill is on. And then install your 4 7 millimeter screws. And this is plastic, guys, so don't be going crazy tightening this up. Just like that. Alright? Let's get those 4 installed, and then we're going to recharge the system. We'll be back. Alright, the next thing we're going to do, guys and girls, is recharge the system. Now what you want to do, these nets are crazy, what you want to do is, here's the cap right here. Take the cap off. And we got a 30 pounder here. Now you're not going to be using a 30 pounder. You can get you a kit from AutoZone, Advance, or one of them. It's just as effective. Alright, so what I'm going to do is hook up my low side. Here's my low side right here, the blue one. And just like an air chuck, you see how that pushes back? So I got to push it back, lock it on, and then release it. So what I'm going to do here, and this is the same kind of connection you're going to get with your kit. You put it on, hold the valve back, push down, let it go. It's not done yet though. Now you got to take this knob and turn it clockwise. That's to push that Schrader valve down and open the system up. And as you can see, the system is empty. Now, R134 is a liquid. So what you want to do, even when you get your little bottles, you want to, first let's open this up. You want to make sure you turn this upside down. So when you got your little can, you want to put that upside down so it goes in as a liquid. All right, let's start this car and cut the AC on. Be right back. Now, as a safety, your system will, your AC compressor will not turn on until your pressure sensor senses Freon in the system. So right now, when it comes on, you watch, you're going to hear it kicks on and the engine is going to shake a little more. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to open this valve up. Don't mind the valve. This is my little knob right here. I'm going to open it up and you're going to see the Freon start flowing through the sight glass, and then my gauge is going to go up. That. Now the AC compressor just kicked on and the fan kicked on. When it kicks on, my gauge is going to show me how much Freon is in there. Now I'm filling up. Now watch. I'm going to know when the AC compressor kicked on. See that? AC compressor kicked on. And it's going to kick off when it gets too low as a safety. So what I'm going to do is just open up, put some more into the system. And what we're going to do, this system is going to be fully charged once that gauge hits about 30. And as you can see, it kicked off when it got down into there. Some Freon in here. We're almost there. Alright, we'll be right back. Okay. System is on. Look at that, it's holding there. Great at about 40 psi. That is great. Now what you want to do also, you can give the car a little bit of gas, which will draw that Freon and circulate it even more. And you want to make sure, if you got electric fans, you want to make sure you hear that high fan, that fan kicking high. The cooling fan, you want to make sure that fan is at a high speed, because it's cooling off that condenser. Alright, while this is like this, let's go inside. Let's check how to cold that fan. Oh yeah. Well, feel like that's cold. That's cold. Yeah. Nice and cold. Alright. We'll be right back. Alright, now while the AC is still on, we got our valve shut off. What you want to do now is turn the knob counterclockwise till it stops. And that closes up that Schrader valve. Then you're going to push the valve back, snap it off. That's it. And you want to definitely make sure you put your caps back on, because these caps got little O-rings inside of them, just in case a little seep out of here, that cap will hold. That is great. Everything came out great. Again, here's our line over here. Now what the customer's going to do is drive it, and you can see. You can actually see a little green around there, but you can see mainly this right here. Look at this green, all green inside there. So this line was definitely leaking out. All right, we'll be right back.
Okay, so that was a video on how to replace the suction line on a 2004 Chrysler PT Cruiser. Everything went well. AC feel good. They're ready to go. Especially here in North Carolina, it gets really hot. You definitely need the AC. But if you guys have any comments or questions, you can post them below in the comment section, or you can email Timmy at tim@astralautorepairers.com. So hope you paid attention. If not, watch it again. And if we can't repair it, nobody can. See you next time.